welcome to day 3 of the Dynamic Yogi Bootcamp. Today we will be focusing on the glutes in this session called Booty Burn. So let's start on the mat in tabletop position. We're going to start by warming up the wrists. So come onto all fours, spread the palms wide, press into the index finger and thumb so that takes the pressure off the wrists. Shoulders aligned with the wrist, draw the belly button to the navel, straighten your back, knees under the hip points, ankles drawn in with the knees so it should be one straight line, and toes in line with the ankles. From here, I'm going to gently lean into the wrists, so moving back, left, right and forward. Arms straight. You can move freely through this pose. So clockwise for a few breaths or clockwise to anti-clockwise in reverse, whatever feels good. We'll do this for 30 seconds. And back to centre. We're going to move into a seated position now. So lower the bum down to the mat, untuck the legs and straighten them out in front of you. Place your hands on the mat, one foot behind your bum, palms down, and the fingers should be facing towards you. On the inhale, we're going to lift the bum and hips up. Squeeze the glutes, point the toes, so the weight is on your heels and your arms. And the arms should be fully extended, so we're not bending them here. Neck back, relax the head, really squeeze the glutes. Breathe here, deep inhales through the nose and deep exhales through the nose. Keep those glutes squeezed. And lower. We can try that again. So on the inhale, lift the bum, squeeze the glutes. Really try to get the hips as high as you can into the air. Okay, and exhale to lower the body to the mat. Let's move into bridges now. So these are an amazing one for building muscle in the glutes. And we're going to do different variations of these today. So if you lay down onto the mat, the upper body, shoulders, head should all be on the mat for the entire process. We're trying not to lift them up. Arms by your side, palms down, knees up and feet planted into the earth. And the next inhale, lift the hips up as high as you can and squeeze the glutes together. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You should be feeling it in your thighs and in your glutes. And exhale to lower. Now we're going to do that again, but add a single leg lift. Inhale to lift the hips, push the hands into the earth and move the right foot into the centre. Bend the left leg to your chest and raise it into the air. Breathe here. Deep inhales through the nose and deep exhales through the nose. Notice the height of your hips. Can you get them a little bit higher? And squeeze the glutes in together. Option now to stay here, lower to the ground, or come with me to flow the leg down on the exhale and up on the inhale. So on the exhale, we'll lower just above the mat. And on the inhale, rise the leg back up to the ceiling. Keep moving through this in a slow and controlled motion, squeezing the glutes as you bend back and forth and keeping the hips as high as you can. Use your hands and arms to push down into the earth and make sure you're not lifting your head. And exhale to lower both legs down to the mat. We'll move through the other side now. So inhale to lift the hips, push the hands and shoulders into the earth, head down. Move the left foot into the centre this time and bend the right leg to your chest and raise it into the air. Breathe here, squeeze the bum. And again, you can stay here, lower the leg, or follow me through to flow the leg down on the exhale and up on the inhale. Down on the exhale and raise it up on the inhale. Remember, keep the hips high here. We'll do this for another 20 seconds. Keep using the breath to stay in control. Deep inhales through the nose and deep exhales through the nose. And exhale to lower. Now we're going to spice it up a bit, so listen closely. Inhale to lift the glutes, hips in the air. Exhale to keep the feet where they are and draw the knees in together, squeezing the glutes. Inhale, knees back, and exhale to lower to just above the mat. So try and stay off the mat here. Let's try that again. Inhale to lift. Exhale to draw the knees together. Inhale, knees back to center. And exhale to lower. We're going to flow through this in a slow and controlled pace, using the breath to move through the stages. And the goal here is to not arch the lower back. Keep it as straight as you can. So imagine your whole back to be straight on the mat, and you want to keep it in that position for the duration. We're going to continue with this for 30 seconds. Really squeeze the glutes, squeeze the abs, squeeze the thighs, and deep inhales through the nose, deep exhales through the nose. Keep moving through. Okay, and relax. Can you feel the burn? I certainly can. We're going to roll onto the front now and press up to tabletop position. So feet and knees hip width distance, straight back, abs sucked in, hands shoulders width distance, fingers spread wide, gaze forward. On the inhale, lift the left arm and right foot to make one strong line of energy. Hold here. Watch that the leg isn't dropping. And exhale back to center. Let's do the other side. Inhale, lift the right arm and left foot. Squeeze the abs and the glutes. And remember to inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Keep the arm and leg high. Squeeze the glutes. And relax. Let's move back to tabletop. So we're going to move into some new glute exercises now, which I love to incorporate into my own yoga practice. Bring the left knee central on the mat and inhale to shift your weight into the left leg and raise the right leg behind you at a 45-degree angle, so the sole of the foot is facing to the ceiling. I'm just going to hold here. Try to keep the leg nice and high. Keep pushing through. And exhale to lower. Now inhale and bring the leg to the side, keeping that 45-degree angle. And we'll hold here. You can push the hands and left leg in for more support, but don't let the leg drop. And exhale to lower. Now back to the first flow. Bend the right leg behind so the sole of the foot is facing to the ceiling. We're going to do mini pulses here. So inhale to start pushing the foot up to the ceiling with mini pulses. So we're not doing long, big movements here. We're just doing short, small, quick movements. Gaze forward. And keep the arms straight so we're not leaning into them and bending them. If you're struggling for breath, recenter and focus on deep inhalations through the nose and deep exhalations through the nose. And relax, lower the leg. Let's move on to the other side now. So move the right knee into the center and inhale to shift the weight into the right leg and raise the left leg at a 45-degree angle so the sole of the foot is facing to the ceiling. And we're just going to hold here so there's no pulsing. Straight arms, leg high, abs activated. Breathe. and exhale to lower. Now inhale and bring the right leg to the side. So it should still be a 45-degree angle. I'm just going to hold here. Try to keep the body straight and level with the mat so we're not dipping to the left hand side or to the right hand side. We're central. Keep the leg high. Lift, lift, lift. You've got this. And finally, we're going to move back into the mini pulses. So lower the leg and inhale to lift the leg behind. So the sole of the foot is facing to the ceiling again. And inhale to pulse the foot to the ceiling. So small, quick movements. As high as you can. Abs strong. Deep inhale through the nose and deep exhale through the nose. Okay, and exhale to lower. We're going to move into the final exercise on the mat. So today's class has been a little bit shorter, but it's been quite intense. So you will absolutely feel it in the morning. So move back through to tabletop position. Straight back, hands shoulder width distance. Fingers spread nice and wide. And we're going to inhale to lift the right leg up, keeping one long line of energy, so it should be level to the back. And exhale to send the leg over to the right of the mat. Inhale to lift, back to center. And exhale to lower the leg to the left of the mat. So this is a nice deep stretch, but it's also still strengthening and challenging the glutes. So we're going to keep moving through this at a slow and controlled pace for 30 seconds. So really harness the breath here. Inhale with the movement and exhale with the movement. Try to keep the legs straight. So this is the last exercise. You might be tempted to bend the knee, but keep it straight and strong. On the next exhale, move back through to tabletop position and inhale to lift the left leg up this time, keeping one long line of energy. Exhale to send the leg over to the left of the mat. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower the leg to the right of the mat. And inhale back to center. Again, we're going to keep moving through this for 30 seconds. Keep the leg high and straight, and remember to breathe. Okay, and we have finished with the mat exercises. Now we're just going to do 2 standing poses to help really just activate and strengthen the glutes, and then we can move through to a stretch and Shavasana. So, from tabletop position, we're going to lift the kneecaps, push the hips back to downward facing dog. From here, inhale to gaze forward, step or hop to the front of the mat, and we're going to move into chair pose. So feet together, inhale to sweep the arms past the body, and keeping them parallel and up to the ceiling. Palms facing, knees should be bent as if you're sitting on a chair, that's why we call it chair pose. Straight back, and if you look down, you should be able to see just the ends of your big toes. Really breathe into this. And gaze up. I have such a love-hate relationship with this pose. It's really difficult for me, but I can feel the benefits straight after I do it. Not sure how you guys are getting on. Okay, use your breath here to sink a little bit deeper. Stay nice and strong. Fingers spread really high. And try not to hold your breath in. Deep inhales through the nose and deep exhales through the nose. And relax into Tadasana. Okay, let's try that one more time. Inhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms up from the mat to the ceiling, straight back. Gaze at your fingertips and stay here or move through to Tadasana. Or you can come with me for a challenge. Inhale to find a focus point and lift up onto the tiptoes. Really activate every muscle in the body here. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Final push. Deep inhales, deep exhales. Squeeze. Okay, and relax. We are finished, and hopefully you're feeling the booty burn. We'll finish with one stretch, a standing figure 4. So on the inhale, bring the right foot up and onto your calf or thigh, and lightly forward fold for a deeper stretch. You can bend the knee if this feels good, and if you can use your hands to support the pose and get a little bit deeper into the stretch. So just play around with this one and do what feels good for you. Okay, and lower the foot over side. On the inhale, bring the left foot up. Place it on your calf or thigh, so whatever you did before. And again, to make it deeper, you can bend the knee or you can use the hands to really help stretch. Okay. Now lower yourself down onto the mat for Shavasana, where I'll also be doing a 3-minute guided meditation. If this isn't for you, simply stop the video now and move into Shavasana on your own, or you can stay here with me and try this out. Begin by closing the eyes or lowering the gaze. Legs just apart, so they shouldn't be touching. Let the feet flop and your legs fall heavy. Arms by your side, palms open to the sky. Shoulder blades tucked under you, chin tucked gently towards your chest. Lengthen the back of your neck. Relax the head. You can cover yourself with a blanket or wear an eye mask for a deeper relaxation. Begin by bringing your attention into the body. Notice the feeling of the body against the mat and the way the weight is distributed. Take a few deep breaths. As you inhale, notice the oxygen entering your body. Feel the lungs rising. And as you exhale, have a sense of relaxing more deeply as you feel the air leaving the body. Notice the sensations of the feet touching the floor, the weight, pressure, vibrations, temperature. Notice the legs against the mat, the pressure, pulsing, heaviness, maybe lightness. Notice your back against the earth and the way the body arches. Bring your attention into the stomach area. Notice if the stomach is tense or tight. Let it soften. Take a breath here. Notice the shoulders and the arms. Allow yourself to feel any sensation in the arms. Notice the hands. Are they tense or tight? Allow them to soften and sink into the mat. Notice any sensations on the fingertips. Maybe a tingling, maybe you feel nothing. Notice the neck and the throat. Soften the jaw. Let the face and facial muscles be soft. Then notice the whole body present. Take one more deep breath in through the nose and 1 deep breath out the mouth. Be aware of the body as is. Take a breath. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Gently wiggle the toes and the fingers. Lean onto the side and gently push yourself up to a seated position. I hope you enjoyed the flow and guided meditation. If you liked the video, please hit subscribe below. And if you want to see guided meditation in all of my videos or more of my videos, please write guided meditation below. Thank you so much for joining me today. I will see you tomorrow for the final Dynamic Yogi Bootcamp, where we'll be doing a twist and detox flow to finish the week off. Have an amazing day.